Shikhar, please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. A very good afternoon, sir. I am Shikhar Prasad, currently pursuing Bachelor's of Business Administration from Amity University, Patna. So I believe in these challenging COVID times, it is very important for every organization to keep their workforce motivated. So, sir, my question is, how difficult has it been to keep the morale of employees high, workforce motivated?
That's a great question. I think COVID is on everyone's mind. So thanks for that question, Shikhar. So we were equally impacted in the month of March. This was around the 20th of March when the lockdown happened. And I had to go back to the drawing board and start thinking of the business. Revenue generation ho nahi rahi thi, cash flows were tight, and we were strapped for cash. So how do you pay salaries? How do you incur your fixed expenses? And it took me about a week or so, and we came up clearly, and this is where leadership is as important as some of the actions. Making the uncertain certain. That's a simple message that we set for ourselves, that now the role of leadership and every person, every employee in the company is making the uncertain certain. Take the un out of uncertain. That's what every person has to do. And we said, what are the uncertainties which are going to hit us? There is going to be demand uncertainty. Consumer आपका माल लेगा कि नहीं. There is going to be revenue uncertainty. If they are not buying your goods and services, there's no revenue. There's going to be cash flow uncertainty. Market is closed. They will not pay your debts. And there is going to be potential uncertainty of human life, lockdown, all those aspects. So we said, how are we going to make the uncertainty certain? And we clearly defined two areas. Make the uncertainty certain for our people and for our business. So let me share with you what we did quickly in summary of what we did on the business side. So on the business side, we clearly defined that we are a growth company. We are growing at about 60% every year. This company started 6 years ago. And I've been the CEO for 4 years. Today, we are a 3,000 crore company in 6 years. We are growing 60% every year. That's the rapid growth. So we said, we are going to maintain that hunger for growth mindset, and our actions are going to be determining that growth. There were companies who were contracting, they were cutting costs. We said, we are not going to cut costs, we are going to invest. So we started advertising more. We started distributing more. We got hungry for market share. So that was absolutely pivotal for us. Thirdly, we said we are going to keep our costs low. And there's a difference between cutting cost and keeping costs low. If people are not traveling, like I have not taken a flight this year, that cost is saved. So we said we are going to optimize our cost. Like we used to advertise on TV. Last year, we advertised on IPL and World Cup and elections. This year, we didn't have to. IPL only happened now. So we saved costs. So optimize your costs. And when the markets opened on 8th May, we were ready to win the market. And that's what propelled us even in the last 6 months, delivering about 47% growth even this year amongst the COVID scenario. So that's what we did on the business side. But coming back to your question on people side, we said we are going to make the uncertainty certain for people. And it was a simple 4 things that I told the entire country team. First, no one will lose their job.
Very good. Very good.
Even if there is, क्योंकि March, April time में you have the annual appraisal system. So लोगों का appraisal होता है, performance rating होती हैं. We were very clear. We told them, even if you have a performance issue, no one will lose their job. till this uncertainty is over. That immediately took away the noise जो न्यूज़पेपर में चल रही थी या लोगों के दिमाग में था कि यार मेरी नौकरी का क्या होगा, क्योंकि March and April we didn't have business. So we completely negated this, that no one will lose their job, no one will be terminated. Number two, we actually honored all our hiring. We have a management graduate program where we hired about 12 graduates from various management institutes. We honored each one of them. So not only was that commitment made to our own employees, but also the external stakeholders, external hires, that they will be joining the company. And we promoted that hiring across the company, that here is a company who's taking actions to promote. Thirdly, we put in place all the necessary kind of requirements. So whether it was work from home is encouraged. So even today, we open office only 3 days a week, although I work whatever days, but we encourage our people, we give them all the necessary facilities to work from home so that the sense of security is there. We took a special term plan, insurance term plan for all our employees covering COVID. We never had a term plan. We took that action to provide security and a sense of satisfaction for our employees. And lastly, I would say there is nothing better than success. When the business was growing, when the people saw their fruits of their labor delivering, we were celebrating every month, the highest ever May, the highest ever June, and there's nothing. Success breeds success and motivation. So broadly, if I were to summarize, there is a mindset of contraction, termination, salary cuts, no training. So we actually took advantage of this environment by really enhancing our virtual training. This was a period where we went digital on training. So we did a lot of people actions to keep them connected. Engagements were enhanced and take the business to the next level. So that's how we took the out of the uncertainty.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir, for answering my question.
Pleasure.